Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. In this lesson, we're going to have a look at the states of a maternal brother and the sister. A maternal brother and sister are actually quite unusual. They're very unusual. They come together in this way because they have exactly the same states and they're treated in exactly the same way. Usually when you have two, a male and a female of the same types, for example, a son and daughter, they will get in a 2-to-1 ratio, so the son will get twice the share of the daughter, and this is based on the verses of the Quran which mention for that the son will get twice the share of the daughter, the verse being وَلِلذَّكَرِ مِثْلُ حَظِّ الْأُنْثَيَيْنِ. So the usual situation where you have a son and a daughter, or if you have a full brother along with a full sister, and also for a paternal brother and paternal sister of the deceased, is that they all receive in a 2-to-1 share, 2-to-1 ratio. So for example, if you have 2 sons and 1 daughter, then there will be a total of 5 shares, sorry. Each son will get 2 each, and each daughter will get 1. It's not a case that all the sons get 2 shares and all the daughters get 1 share. It's in relation to each son and each daughter. So that's the usual situation. However, as I mentioned, the maternal brother and sister are quite different. They have 2 states. So if we draw this out, first state, they have 3 states. Sorry, they have 3 states. The first state is when they receive a 6th, and the condition for this is that there's one of either maternal brother or sister. The second state is when they share a 3rd, and the condition for this is when there's 2 or more maternal brothers or sisters. And then finally, the 3rd state is when they do not receive anything, and this is when there is a son, son's son, however low down, so you can go son, 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 and so on and so forth. And actually include the son's son or son's daughter. So essentially it means son's children. And as we saw in a previous video, we'll go down the male line, so we could have the grandson's children if both the son and the grandson are predeceased. So it's the son and the son's children, and then the father or the grandfather. Any of these will deprive the maternal brother and sister of a share. So it's important to remember, basically if you have X who's the deceased, then it's the ascendants and the descendants through the male line which will prevent the maternal brother and the maternal sister from receiving a share. That's the main easiest way to remember. It's the ascendants and descendants. If they're present, then X will be deprived, and we don't consider any of the Zawil Arham when we talk about the descendants or ascendants. It's only that's about and the Zawil Furud really who are considered. Okay, so that's the three states. Either they get a sixth, they share a third, or they get nothing. If we just consider each of these in turn, um, essentially we have X. Maternal brother means that um, X maternal brother or sister, B or S, they share a mother, and they will receive a sixth if there's only one. So if it doesn't matter which it is. It can be a brother or a sister. If there's only one, then they'll get a sixth. If there's two or more, so 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It doesn't matter if there's um, 5 brothers plus one sister, or 6 brothers or 6 sisters. They will all share a third equally. So there won't be that 2-to-1 ratio as we saw previously for um, the sons and daughters when they come together, or the full brothers and sisters when they come together, or the paternal brothers and sisters when they come together. It's simply that they share a third. However many there are, they will share a third. And just one final point to mention is that in Arabic we call the maternal brother is called an akh li'um, and the maternal sister is called an ukht li'um. And um, what that means is basically a sister from the mother, or a brother from the mother. And then that's it pretty much. The maternal brothers and sisters are pretty straightforward. The only difference to remember is that they receive equally, irrespective of how many there are, and they don't receive in 2-to-1 shares.